What's up everyone, I'm Thanos and today with me is Thomas Mastakouris, one of the authors of the Monarchs of Camelot stories. Hello Thomas.
Hello Thanos.
How are you?
Very glad to be here with you.
Nice to have you here. So, tell us a few words about you.
Apart from being a lawyer, I'm also a professional writer, translator, editor and anthologist, mostly in the field of heroic fantasy, horror and science fiction. I have written and published many books and more than 40 short stories with about 280 translations in my credits. In the field of gaming, I'm the designer and writer of the role-playing game Ζωντανά Epi, that means Living Epics, which focuses on Homeric Greece. In my free time, among other hobbies, I paint miniatures and play board games, many times as an advisor on the Greek editions of already published board games, foreign board games, and as a judge in board games designing contests.
So many things. So, what can you tell us about the challenges of writing a story for Monarchs of Camelot?
Well, Thanos, I love writing, I love the Arthurian mythos, and I love board games, but combining all of that in a coherent and interesting way for the Monarchs of Camelot was not an easy feat. I think everyone involved in board games will understand me. A board game is mainly based on its rules. The art, the components, the texts, give it wings or limit it, but a board game is above all its rules. Rules that must remain stable, logical, and immovable from session to session, but at the same time allow the greatest possible freedom for its player. I mean, a freedom to adapt his or her strategy to that of each of the teammates, and to have, if possible, a completely new experience every time he plays this same game. So, Monarchs of Camelot is a game based on many different stories/scenarios for the players, combined with robust rules that are tested daily to become completely streamlined, and which should apply to all the stories that the players are asked to participate in. Therefore, when writing my stories/scenarios for the game, I had to constantly consider which rules would be involved in each phase of the story and whether the interesting development of the story would be combined with an interesting use of the game rules. If one exists and the other doesn't, the particular scenario will fail, and I certainly don't want that. So while a story idea can come as an inspiration in just a moment, its integration into the game can take weeks and take even more time for play testing. Ultimately, like any good game, Monarchs of Camelot requires the cooperation of its contributors, and fortunately I'm lucky enough to have the CEO of the company, a very capable game designer and developer, Anastasios Grigoriadis, by my side to help me iron out all the minute details in terms of gameplay. I have to tell you, Thanos, that having played more than 3,000 different board games in my life until now, Monarchs of Camelot, I believe, is going to be a unique experience for the players, story-wise and game-wise.
I agree because I've tried the game. No, I don't know how many times have you played, but I've tried the game about 4 or 5 times and I really like it.
Let's hope for the best then.
Yeah, of course. So, thank you very much.
I will thank you very much too, and the best of luck to you and to the game.